let's talk about the solar eclipse that's coming on the 8th of April next week. This energy has got everybody excited, and a lot of people are looking forward to it. And there's a big deal when it comes to the system in the matrix. They are trying to use this to their own advantage. And, you know, it's a free will planet. Everybody can do as they please. And if the government is actually trying to prepare and try to shoot up the rockets and try to meddle with this energy, what does that actually tell you? That you also have to, at some point, incorporate this energy to your own advantage, because greater things are going to happen. Now, to me, there's nothing really special about this solar eclipse, right? There's nothing really special, but besides the fact that there's a lot of hype in it and a greater amount of energy that is solar flame that's going to affect everybody at the same time, right? And it's going to change your life either positively or negatively. And I guarantee you something, that if you're still having toxins inside of your body, this will actually affect you. So to get this out of the way, it is important for you to detox your body, right? That's the best thing that you can do. And if you've been practicing spirituality a few years back and whatnot, then you're in a good side. You know what you're doing, and you've been prepared, right? You've been hearing this thing in your like within yourself, that you need to go through fasting, you need to change your diet, you need to detox, you need to spend more time in nature, and you need to be in the sun. You get what I'm saying? So everything that you've been hearing from people that are spiritual, that are trying to activate or help you to see through what's really happening, they've been preparing you for this day. That's what makes it very special about it, right? It's not really special, but the fact that there's a great deal of people that have been prepared without actually even knowing it, that you have to be one with this energy, because it is going to open greater portals that can only be able to be activated on the solar eclipse energy. You get what I'm saying? And this has been happening for a very long time with all the solar eclipse. You actually have been interacting with these energies, but this one, it's more like a supernova, because the after effect of it, everything is going to burn. That is inorganic, right? It is going to be like an atomic structure bomb that is mostly carbon based, that will affect anything and everything that is inorganic. So in order for you to be one with this energy, it is simple. You have to be an organic being that is properly aligned, that is cleans their immune system, and that is working towards activating their luminous body, because this solar eclipse is coming for all the primordial beings, right? Who are the primordial beings? Those who have the chaotic energy that is carbon based the most. And yes, the energy will still affect everybody, but it won't actually be at the same level, right? The power of it is to spark this conscious level for you to upgrade, because Mother Nature is shifting and she needs this upgrade for everything to actually happen. Now, all the celestial beings are looking forward to this great event, right? Like they always do. Pay attention to all the celestial events. And if they are planning to shoot up rockets up into this solar eclipse, and CERN, which I'm going to talk about now, and CERN having to activate their machine, which they most likely always activating it. Trust me, I know and feel it whenever they do it. And some of you guys can actually tell, you can feel it as well, right? They're only talking about it now that they're actually going to activate the CERN, because they want part of your energy to jumpstart something. You get what I'm saying? So if they are doing all of that, what does this tell you? You have to do the very same thing. It means that you need to be prepared with your energy, and you need to be one with your higher self. You just need to detox, very heavy detoxing, and maybe try to even do your fasting as well. That can actually add a lot of value, because you want to be with this energy from a light body experience, so that in order for you to upgrade, it makes it easy for this energy to come for you, right? And it's way deeper than the day when it happens, or the solar eclipse when it actually takes place. What you need to know is, after that happens, the portals will stay and remain open, right, for some quiet time, and this will prolong the existence of this energy to affect things positively and negatively at the same time. And I assure you, right, if you have so much toxins inside of your system, then it's going to be it's going to be hard for you to actually take in this form of this energy, right? And it might be very as well hurtful, right? And bear with me, man, it's not going to happen in just a day. It might actually come for you after a week or so, but this energy is going to linger for the longest of time, and it's going to affect everybody, either positively or negatively. You guys are going to change purpose. Your way of thinking will be different. Your way of connecting will be different. And if you've been trying to connect and reflecting on these energies within your meditations and whatever, it's going to be much more easy when you actually come across this energy. Now, one thing I want to assure again, or reassure, is this: don't take part in buying those plastic glasses to look up into the solar eclipse, right? To be quite honest, I don't know who came up with this whole thing, right? But what I know is it's all just a big sale to make money out of you guys with your energy as well, right? They do this on purpose. You'll never be affected by looking into the solar eclipse at all, right? That's just a lie. And if everybody has claimed that I've actually been affected, like, please come forward and tell us your story. Because one thing I know definitely, if it will actually affect anybody, it has to be somebody that's not actually carbon. You get what I'm saying? Not a primordial being. Because it will never affect you as a carbon person. You know what I'm saying? And I personally think that it will not even affect the people that don't have a carbon energy like that. You know, it will never affect them. You know what I'm saying? So you are to look into the solar eclipse, because that is the quickest way to take all that energy inside of your being, and you have to upgrade yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about you having to upgrade. Mother Nature's upgrading, and she needs to upgrade with you. You know, you have to upgrade with her. Either way, even though you don't look into the solar eclipse with your two physical eyes, that energy is going to come for you. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, you believe in Jesus or whatever, it'll come for you. And if you're not right within your mind, mental state, it'll raise depression. It'll raise a lot of death. You'll actually be frustrated to think that, you know what, let me actually kill myself now. It won't happen in the day immediately, because that energy won't come for everybody at the same time, but it will come for you at a later stage. It depends on what vibration you are vibrating on. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to actually get to be upgraded instantly on the solar eclipse. Some other people actually get to be upgraded. It'll actually take like a week or so in order for them to actually be part of this energy. But when the portals open and the shifts begin, or the shift begins, that energy is most likely going to actually open up for like a year or two. You get what I'm saying? It always happens. It always happens, right? So you want to be right and accord with this, so that this energy, it needs to alleviate and help you, not to actually harm you. Because I'm telling you, let me paint a picture in you. Imagine that there's something that's actually coming for you, and this thing has to interact with your immune system. And you have been given tasks to do and prepare for that. In order for this energy to work out well inside, you need to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And it happens that you don't prepare for that. Now, when this energy comes for you, when it needs to upgrade you first, it has to remove and force itself inside of your body. And when that happens, you're getting hurt, you're getting destroyed, and you go through pain. It might actually come into your mind and start to build a frustration, right? You have this frustration and you think that you've got a depression, and the next thing, that's you now, you're trying to kill yourself because you can't really take this energy. That's the negative effect when this energy has come for you, whenever it is any celestial event. That's why you need to be careful, and you always need to be prepared for anything all the time, right? You always have to prepare. And if you were if you guys were connected, you were gonna feel this before, because I know definitely that a lot of you guys felt this preparation before the solar eclipse topic. You felt it. Some of you guys ignored it. Some of you guys paid attention, and some of you guys got to connect the dots, and you started to do what you were made to see, that you need to prepare for this and this and that. You started to do that, right? That's why I'm saying that if anybody has been doing and practicing their spirituality and listening to themselves, then there's no worry when it comes to this energy on the 8th of April, when it actually has to affect you, because it will actually definitely upgrade you, upgrade everything in nature, and as well as animals, and plants, everything, Mother Nature overall. And the people that are in it, they have to upgrade with her as well. Now, why is CERN trying to take this to their own advantage, and your NASA and all of that? Now, first thing that you need to realize is actually they're exposing themselves that they're all in bed together, right? They're all in bed together. They're like buddies and friends. It goes even deeper, right? What is it that you've actually learned from it again? They're exposing the fact that the sun and the moon is local, okay? They're exposing themselves. You get what I'm saying? They're exposing themselves. Now, CERN claims to, CERN is actually planning to, that's what I've seen like popping everywhere, right? CERN is planning to activate their machine, which is something that they're always doing it, right? But now it is important for them to tell you, right? So that they can also be able to harvest your guys' energy. If the global mass of people that are going to pay attention to something and it has an energy interaction between it, then it makes it easy for those who always want to harvest your energy to use that in making sure that they build something behind it. Now, in this case, what NASA okay, let me not talk about NASA now. Let me talk about CERN. What CERN is trying to get at, they want to open portals, right? Because they know that this is a great opportunity for portals to open, for something to come in and for something to actually come out. You get what I'm saying? That's more like an interaction of the black sun, which is the portal, and the sun emanating from it. Okay? That is more like a portal. Something comes in, something comes out. Now, what CERN is doing, they're trying to jumpstart another planet. They're trying to open different portals. They want to bring other entities inside, which have been led to do that. Now, the people that are under the control, or the people that are actually using the CERN, they actually are possessed. You know what I'm saying? How though? Not a demonic possession, because demons don't exist in the spiritual world. It's either you're vibrating high, you're vibrating low. Okay? Now, this possession is more like a neural link of the fourth dimensional beings, which you guys in this planet you'd like to call reptilians. And I know that I promised to make a video about this to explain it, because the video that I want to make, it's hard for me to do it because they don't want me to do it. But I'm trying my best to force it that I need to make this video so that you guys can grasp all this knowledge when it comes to this reptilians and their agenda. But I want to assure you that reptilians have never touched the surface of this planet, and they will never. They only exist in a sense of using technology and the neural link, which Elon Musk is trying to build a Starlink up in the sky, right? So that it can actually get closer to the fourth dimensional plane. And having to interact with this reptilians that are using technology to exist in this plane, in this world. They use technology. That's what they need to do. And that's how they're able to possess people with the technology. Anytime you see a glitch in the matrix, it is technology. Whatever being that you might have saw flip eyes, change like a reptilian force, that's what they want you to see, but it's not really there. It is a possession of a technology that's more like a bug, that's more like a hybrid that actually comes inside of your system. And a lot of you guys have actually been hijacked of this, more like you having to notice something coming in your ear. Usually it happens before, when you wake up early AM, you feel like there's something that's actually coming inside of your ear, right? Sometimes you actually might be in like just sitting and chilling in like daylight. Then you feel like something actually came inside of your ear, and it actually goes to your brain. And that's how they take over your body, these beings. And then before you know it, somebody is now reflecting that reptilian image. And I'm telling you, man, reptilians don't even look like that. That's one thing that will actually scare you. Reptilians don't look like that. The way they've actually shown you that reptilians look like this, no. They don't look like that. They're from a fourth dimensional plane, but they're able to create a reality of a machine that they can actually make you think that they're able to actually be in this existence. Now, this is very complex, but that's what I'm trying to say. This that CERN having to activate their machine on that day, they are being controlled by the fourth dimensional reptilian beings to do that, because they want to bring in another force inside of this existence so that they can actually prolong the control of everybody in this world. You get what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to NASA is trying to take advantage of this energy to ensure and see if they're able to open A different portal, not the dome. Trust, listen, man. They know that they can't penetrate into the dome. Every time they go up with the space, with their spacecraft or rockets, whatever you want to call them, they're messing with the ley lines of this planetary system. And when they're actually affecting the ley lines of this planetary system, it comes back to affect everybody in this world. Now, they mess up with that grid for a purpose. You get what I'm saying? They know very well that they can never be able to penetrate through the dome. However, them exercising what they will do on the 8th of April is to ensure that are they able to take advantage of the opening portals in order for them to actually find a way to escape from this reality. Then that will be recorded. They know how to actually record the data of that energy and how they can actually be able to manipulate it to their own advantage. Because these beings have got two plans. The first plan is to try to escape through a portal, perhaps through the sun. Because that's how beings and the spacecraft come in most of the time. The sun is a portal. The flares are the conscious. Hence, I tell you that I'm the living consciousness being of the sun. You could be as well if you allow yourself to be one. You get what I'm saying? So the flares are the flares of the sun is actually the consciousness. It's really not there, but there at the same time. It's more like a quantum energy. But behind it is a portal, which beings can be able to come in and come out as well. And you guys can actually even do the same thing. You can, you can escape this reality through the portal of the sun. And that's what they don't want you to wake up into, because they know that you're going to be able to interact with this energy and escape whenever you feel like it and come back whenever you feel like it as well. So NASA is trying to make sure if they're able to escape this reality through a portal, right? Now, as I tell you that there are two plans that these people, this powers that be have. The first plan is to get this powerful mind controlling freaks under the world. It's more like 3 miles away from the ground. By having to know that you guys know that they're building tunnels, they have inner terrestrial places which they're actually able to live in. And another plan is to find a way to escape the dome, but through what? A portal, because they know that they can never be able to escape this reality through the dome. It's impossible. It is impossible. And they know definitely that if they break the dome, what is coming inside? And they love this planet so much that they want to have control over it. Now, why would they want to break off? Now, why would they want to unseal the dome when they know above it there's water? They're trying to they would want everybody to go back to the Atlantis, because that can happen. I'm telling you, that can be possible. If they say that they manage to actually become very successful, they're not going to be able to survive. But the primordial beings will be able to live in the water. Like we always did, like we always did before. You get what I'm saying? And this we'll remember when time goes on, right? So those are the plans that they actually want to find out that if they're able to, because the underground, it's easy for them. They've actually figured it out way better, right? Because they know that if chaos takes form in this world, because chaos, out of it, there's a new birth control. It's a rejuvenation energy, right? But they know that within this chaos that will happen in this planet, everything that is inorganic needs to die out. And their first plan is hiding out under the planet, right? But they're not too sure if it will work to their own advantage. Now they need to unseal the dome through a portal. The solar eclipse opens portals to intercept with your energy for upgrades. Because in order for upgrade to be initiated, there needs to be portals that need to open around your areas, right? There needs to there have to be an exercise of portals opening in order for the shift to happen. And these portals, they're coming for all the primordial beings, the ancient souls, in order for you guys to start to remember everything, unlock all the secrets within, and start to teach the new souls to become very powerful, to become like you. Nothing special is about the primordial souls or primordial beings. It's just another reflection of trying to get the other reflection that's actually vibrating low to be the high standard. and level with them so that you guys can be able to know how you have to escape this reality, right? And be in the fifth dimension, which is physical. The fifth dimension is physical. Some of you guys' consciousness is in the fifth dimension, high dimensions and high dimensional planes. So this is all about escaping this reality and be in the higher dimension. I said it that a lot of people are going to disappear after the solar eclipse. Some will disappear on the day, but they'll go to the fifth dimension. People have been disappearing. Some has been fake, but some has been real. And I told people that if you're going to disappear and you find yourself in a spaceship, then you're in the wrong place. You're not supposed to be there at all, I'm telling you. Because anything that's going to happen to you, you're going to be a slave. When you disappear, you need to find yourself in a new planet. And that planet is a fifth dimension, because you can never be able to surpass that planet without, you can never be able to go into a higher plane of a dimension without you having to actually be in the fifth dimension first. It's highly impossible. You can never be able to go to the fifth dimension if you have not actually learned to overcome the third dimension. It's highly impossible. You can never be able to actually be in the fifth dimension or higher dimensional planes without you having to actually pass through and breaking through this concrete mind, not to actually be able to inhabit the fourth dimension in a mental state first and create that body for yourself in order for you now to find an easy way to actually be and live in the fifth dimensional plane. So this is more like a chain in order for you to actually to upgrade yourself slowly into this high dimensional planes, right? Now, these beings, your CERN masters, your NASA masters, whatever you want to call them, they're getting ready to use everybody's energy globally in order for them to actually have this power. And more people that are here in this world are primordial beings. Now their energy is highly advanced and highly supreme. Now they know that if they can get everybody at large to hype up this solar eclipse thing, then they can be able to use that extra energy to make sure that they do whatever that is that they actually want to bring inside of this world. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the 3 days of darkness, and they speculate that in the 3 days of darkness, there will be like entities that actually come in. There'll be like demonic spirits or whatever. I'm saying again, in the spiritual world, demons don't exist. It's either you're living in a high vibration or low vibration. It's either the being is actually in the highest level or a lower entity, right? Now, this is the CERN playing a part in all of this celestial events, that they have to ensure they bring different entities and spirit in this world so that they can be able to prolong their control and harvest people's energy at the same time. So they're always building and starting something behind, jump-starting a new planet, preparing themselves to be in it and to learn the ways on how they can actually be able to escape and find themselves into that dimensional plane, whatever that is that they actually think they have been created for themselves. You get what I'm saying? So if you allow yourself to be absorbed in this reality, then you're going to lose it all. You won't be connected with the right positive energy within in order for you now to reflect on it and start to be one and start to be one with it. There has to be something that needs to be activated inside of you, and they're afraid. They want to put you guys under glasses and for you not to actually have focus on the in order for you not to actually have focus in the solar eclipse, because they definitely know that it'll upgrade your energy, it'll upgrade your powers, it'll upgrade you as a person. They want to shift that reality and make you focus into something that won't actually add value, like focusing in what's going to happen if CERN opens this they activate their machine, what's going to happen if they shoot rockets up in the sky, right? What will happen? Now you're focusing on that. You're not actually focusing on reflecting on that energy. You're not focusing on that. Now, I've been telling people that they need to prepare. But I personally think that everything that I've been actually telling people to do, it has actually been prepared, like preparing themselves for this energy. Everybody that you've been listening, trying to tell you who you are, trying to make you realize what powers it be you have inside, you're actually been prepared for this day to come. And the only thing that you want to do is not focus on anything that is actually negative, but something that's very positive that's inside of you. And you have to reflect upon that energy. You have to build yourself. Pay no attention to the government, Because the fact that it's on the news, it tells you that it's just an agenda, right? It is just an agenda. Now, what will happen after the solar eclipse is more like an atomic reaction. I'm still repeating this, and I'll repeat it for as long as I can, that everything that is inorganic will burn out. I'm telling you. Anything that is inorganic will burn out. It will cease to exist in this plane. Now, that won't happen immediately, but the after effect of it, you'll start to see the separation. You'll start to see many people dying. You'll start to see chaotic energies affecting countries, right? Affecting the system, affecting the matrix. The reality will come for you. You'll start to see the truth. You'll start to remember everything. You'll start to be the power that you've always meant to be in this world. And you'll start to reflect upon that energy, and you'll know what is it that you have to do. And prepare everybody. Because this energy depends on it. This upgrade depends on it all the time. So don't be lost in the mystery. Be connected with the right side of your mind in order for you to be able to get to this information, in order for you to actually be able to upgrade yourself. Always prepare yourself for such events. I don't need to come down here and tell you or listen to anybody. People have been asking me about the solar eclipse, but no one is actually going inward to see what's actually coming with that energy. And that's because people are not paying attention to themselves. Your body has been telling you things, man. I'm telling you. It has actually been reflecting on you, trying to tell you not to do this, do that, not to do this, do this. But you guys keep on ignoring that because you want to have fun. You want to go to entertainment hubs. You want to drink the whole entire weekend. Right? You want to be distracted. You want to watch television 24 hours and follow this news about the solar eclipse, but you're wasting your time. You're not even actually recharging your body. You're not recharging yourself. And that's a problem. That is a big problem. I don't want to make this video very long. You heard what I said? Do what you must and be ready.